In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to add light effects in Photoshop using a lens flare. If you've ever looked at your photos and wished you could bring in a burst of sunlight, enhance a highlight, or just give your image a more dynamic feel, this is a quick and easy way to do it, even if you're brand new to Photoshop. By the end, you'll know how to make your pictures pop with realistic light using a feature that's often overlooked. Let's dive right in. First things first, open up Photoshop on your computer. Give it a moment to load, and don't worry if it takes a little time. Photoshop can be a bit hefty, especially if you're running other programs in the background. Once it's up, go ahead and open the image you want to work with. You can do this just by clicking File and then Open Up in the top left corner. Or simply drag and drop your photo right onto the workspace. At this stage, you might want to choose an image where a burst of light would make sense. Maybe an outdoor scene or a portrait where sunlight or studio light might hit the lens. Now, direct your attention over to the right side of the screen, where you'll find the Properties panel. If you don't see it right away, look for a tab labeled Properties, or head up to Window and make sure Properties is checked. This panel is kind of like your command center for quickly editing your image. You don't have to dig through complicated menus or search for hidden tools. Here's where things start to get interesting. In the Properties panel, scroll down until you see a section called Quick Actions. This section lets you do things instantly, almost like pressing a shortcut on your phone for some cool effect. But don't rush. Take a moment to observe what's available here. Sometimes you'll see just a couple of options. What you want is to unlock the full list, so click on View More. It's a small button, but it opens up a bunch of extra tools that Photoshop has ready for you. Among these additional quick actions, you'll find an option labeled Add Lens Flare. Go ahead and select it. When you click this, Photoshop automatically adds a lens flare effect to your image, simulating that classic camera glare you see when sunlight hits the lens just right. Lens flare isn't just a pretty decoration. It can give your photo a sense of atmosphere or realism, making it feel like it was captured at the golden hour or under dramatic lighting. At this point, watch how your image changes. Depending on your photo, the flare might appear in a bright spot or travel across part of the frame. This effect is especially cool on landscapes, concert shots, or anywhere you want to exaggerate highlights. If you don't love how the lens flare looks at first, maybe it's too strong or lands in an awkward spot, don't be afraid to undo and try again, or experiment on a duplicate of your image. Getting comfortable with these quick edits is the first step to upping your Photoshop game. And that's all there is to it. You've just added a realistic lens flare, bringing energy and dimension to your photo with just a few clicks. If you found this tutorial helpful, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Drop any questions in the comments below. I'm always here to help if you get stuck or want to know more about photo effects. And of course, hit subscribe for more easy-to-follow tutorials on Photoshop and creative editing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.